Welcome into today. Let's turn on a little light. Every day that goes by, remember, so does the dollar. Automatic. They charge you the hydro, they charge you the rent, it costs you the food. So for every day you go by, if you don't fill up the bank, you don't pay the bills, you don't get anything in this world. It's a relationship between you working to get what you need to nourish yourself. It's a basic. We're going to go in this. Low shoe, 1 equals 4, as 4 equals 1. 1, all these numbers are regular numbers placed on the calculator. When they're switched to low shoe, 1 is 4, 6 is 7, 3 is 2, 4 is 3, 9 is 6, 8 is 1, 7 equals 6, 2 equals 9, 5 equals 5. It's the same thing if you're playing a game of pool. The 9 ball would now be separated in this situation, and it would be yellow, but now you'd have a 6 ball yellow. In fact, you'd mix the 6 ball yellow over here. The 1 ball that was yellow over here is now the 4 ball. So the 1 and 9 is now the 4 and 6, purple and green. The 3 ball, which was once red, is now blue. The 11th ball, which I do not have in here, 11 equals 1 and 1 is 2. The 2 ball is 9. So now you get what? You get the, we're working on the, what number? The 3 ball is red, and the 11 ball is red. 1 and 1 is 2. Here's the 2. Right? Now we get 9 and 2 that come together, equal 11, equal back to 2. In the Olympics, on the podium, 2 and 3 are beside number 1. 2 and 3 are always on the outside of number 1. 2 and 3. There was one other scenario with 2 and 3. Yes, in the horse racing, they exchange blue for white and white for blue. So they got baby blue. They get Quebec. They get Greece. They get Israel. I combined these seriously. Next thing I want to show is based on the calculator and the reversal of numbers in low shoe. 1 goes over to 6. 3 goes over to 4. 6 goes over to 7, equaling to 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 3 goes over to 4 is 7. 6 goes over to 1. So we flick it up, and we got 7. We flick it down, we got 13. Your gateway is in between this angle. When we put them together, you'll split a Y, and it'll be a cone. But these are all singulars. 4 goes to 9 is 4 goes to 3. 9 and 4 is 13. 3 and 4 is 7. If we switch them over here, 1 gets 4. 6 will get number 7. 1 gets 4, 6 gets 7. Over here, you'll have 4 and 7. That number is the number to Jesus. Back to the shower curtain deal. When 88 meets 16 meets 7. When the bath equals down to 4, you get 7 and 4. Did I do this right? Something about this I don't like. It's the 31 that creates my 4, and it's my 88 that creates my 7. 8 and 1 is 9. 8 and 3, 11. 1 and 1 is 2, equals 29. I'm having a bath. I'm sure are. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Eat well. I'm in your bathtub. It's pretty salty here in the ocean. Must be a fish. Maybe the birds will come down. Yeah, birds will come down. I'll jump up and catch myself a bird, right? Don't you ever hear the birds eating the fish eating the flies? Right? So we're going to go do a little swimming. Did we reverse that thing for moon before? Yes, we did. So we're going to come back down here and show. When I run down to a 9 box, okay, I now get an automatic bar on each side. I'm only allowed to go crisscross up and down. I cannot find centers unless I crisscross and create an empty zone center. This area here is a full square. I call that square 88 because where the line meets on area space, okay, that'll take up the rest of the balance in here. But these 4 areas is what I call 88. Over here, it's east-west. Here is north-south. If you want to go north-south, 8 is north-south straight on this line. To the left and to the right. 8 boxes and 8 boxes. To the right and to the left. Here's a scenario design which could be used in Fibonacci. In this corner you get 7, part of 8 here. Inside 8, and outside 8. Inside 8, 88, and the 2 split 8s. You want to call them 44, 44. I didn't work on that scenario yet, but if you notice, 1 splits everything. Do you notice there's no straight line across? The only straight line across comes in parts because I can't create anything. I could create. I have chosen not to create. If I would go straight across here, I would double up with one of these equations. But I don't double up on this equation. There's no number that goes down and goes over. If we wanted to go down and go over, I would go down 5 into 3. I would get 8 and 3 equals back to my 2. When I do this, I get 7. So 8 into 3 is 2. 8 into 1 is 9. You get 2, 9. If I go 7 into 5, 2, I get 9. 9 into 5, 2. I get 7 into 2, I get 9. 9 into 2, 11. I get 9, 11. Okay, but I actually get 9 and 2. So both ways coming 7, 5, 2 equals 9. Don't count the 5 in any of these because they'll both equal 14 equals to 28. 28, 56, cycle inside the sun. Why? 1 and 8 is 9. And 5 is 14. 3 and 8 is 11. Plus 5 is 16. Well, I must have calculated something wrong. Hold on. 7, 5 is 12. 14, 15, 16. And 5, 21, 30. 30 and 1, 31. And 5, 36. And 8, 44. and 3, 47. But I pass through this up, and then I pass through this down, so make it 52 Earth. When I pass through 7, 5, and 2 equals 2, a total of 14. 9, 5, and 2 equals to 16, that's my 30. But if I wouldn't use the 5, 5 twice, I get 1, 5, and 8 equals to 14. Well, and now you only need the 3 equals to 17. 1, 5, 8, 3 are the 4 numbers I need. So that's all I'm going to use. Am I a little confusing right now? Do you want to start this over again? Watch this. We did 7 and 2, 9 and 2, 9, 11. Becomes 9 and 2. 9 and 2, 7 and 2 come together. Now 9 and 1 come together. If you want to see this design, I'm going to have to show you this design. Where 9 and 1 come together with 7 and 2. So when 9 and 1 comes together with 7 and 2, like this. Okay, now watch this. Watch this. Here's the 2 over here, right? The 2 over here, here's the 1. Look what happens to the top of this design over here. If I'm running everything out of the 5 hole over here, and I create a 4 area scenario, right? I would have to start over here. There is no center. The only way to find the center is to do this. Then I have my 5 position over here. Then I have my 2. But there is no center again. If my 2 is in the center, it is the whole center. So now it really starts to get confusing, and I'm starting to use too much of your time, and I'm messing up my paper. So let's do this for one last time. 1, 8, and 3 is 12 equals 3. 1 and 2 is 3, 12. 7, 2, and 9 equals 11, 18 equals 9. 3 and 9 equal to the sky system. If we do it this way, I get 7, 6, 13, and 1 is 14 again. 9, 4, 13, and 3, 16. 9 and 4, 13, and 3, 16. 16 and 13, 29. 7, 6, and 12. So I get 7, 6, and 1, 12. 9, 4, and 3, 16 equals to 28. 28 is the cycle in the moon. Now we get 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 7, and 2, 21, 30. 1, 2, excuse me. Whoa, I'm going to cut this tape in half because I don't like this. Wow, I got 3 and 9 disguise system. 7, 14, 7, 14, 21, 30. 1, 6, 7, 1, 6, 7, 14, 17, 21, 30. 30 total one way. 7, 9, 18, 19, 27, 30. Get 30 and 30 is 60 doing it that way. It seems like I'm getting the clock. So it's so confusing for me. We're going to stop this video right now. In the last piece, 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 is 3 and 2. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 3 to the power of 2 is 9. We've now used all our numbers. 1 and 2, okay, in the 7th gate will now equal to 56 to create 77. 1 and 2 to the 10th world will now create 98 to create 10. And 1 and 2 will now create 31 to get to the gateway center. 3 and 1 equals 4 and 4. 6 and 8, well, we can do it many ways. We can all crisscross them, but this becomes 11, 17, and this equals to 0, 4. This equals to 32. That's your doorway. Plus 60 is 92 to the birth in your doorway. And all these numbers are mathematics and art. Raphael, sorry for the miscues in there because there's just so many things. And I'm not a magician. I'm just an unscrambler. I'm the secretary to the calculator.